Ready to go!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, we are going to be at the Lithuanian Festival, the Pancake Festival, which is going to be held this Sunday, the 14th of March, at 6 Eastry Street in Norwood. The festival is running from 12 till 4. We're going to have a few tables set up there, and a bunch of our club members are going to have some super matches. So it should be a good day. Entry is free. Feel free to come along and have a go with us. More than welcome to come up and have a go at arm wrestling for the first time. So we will be there. It's this Sunday coming up, 14th of March, Lithuanian House, which is 6 Eastry Street, Norwood. One of the other things that's going on in the arm wrestling world at the moment, unfortunately, some bad news with Ryan Bowen having some issues with YouTube. Somebody has made some false copyright claims against his channel, claiming that he was using their music in his videos. Most of those videos, he was just him talking. There was no music whatsoever. The claims are completely false. And unfortunately, Ryan's channel has been suspended. So he's contesting it, but it seems that YouTube doesn't have a person that reviews these situations. It just goes back to the actual person who's made the claim, and they get to decide what happens with the channel. It's absolutely ridiculous. This man has put everything on the line for this sport, and he's built arm wrestling has benefited greatly by having Ryan Bowen on board. He's supported arm wrestlers around the world. He's built a business. He's built clubs. He's a good guy, and this is just not right. It's unfair. So hopefully that comes to a good resolution. What you can do to help, if you want to help, is on Twitter. If you go to Twitter and then send a message to @YouTube and just write in there that you are requesting that Ryan Bowen's channel gets reviewed for the copyright claims. So @YouTube on Twitter, and there's also another account you can tweet, which is @YouTube Creators. I've just written it down there. So @YouTube and @YouTube Creators. If you tweet those and just say, can you please look into this copyright claim for Ryan Bowen's channel? All right, we had our training session tonight. One of the things I actually learned, which was new for me, I didn't. I would have loved to have known this when I started. Capping your thumb when you're gripping up. I was taught always cap your thumb. So basically, you are covering your thumb with your fingers and you're gripping up with somebody. So when you're on the table, you're gripping up, you're capping your thumb. And that's your starting position on the arm wrestling table. I'm majority top roll, so I'm sort of pronating through people's wrist this way. The counter to that, and everyone keeps doing this at our club, they keep putting me in the hook position. So I want to go this way. They are turning me this way, and it ends up we have these hook wars, which go on for ages. So anyway, everyone was beating me with a hook. So my hook has improved because of that reason, which is probably a good thing. But still, it is frustrating. Anyway, Matt Benocchi tonight, Matt Sledge Benocchi was showing me that he said, why don't you try not capping your thumb? And then when you're doing the top roll, you're going to have much more clamping pressure because you've got access to 4 fingers as opposed to just your thumb being capped and just being covered by the index finger. So instantly, I gripped up with him straight away. He's like, just try it without your thumb cap. No worries. I put my thumb there. It was like night and day. It was unbelievable. It was crazy, the difference in strength. Like, I just felt like my strength had not even doubled, 4 times the amount. It was unbelievable to me that all of a sudden I had all this extra strength. I had 4 more fingers to use. And I was able to clamp and just drive through. So I don't know, something different. It's probably not ideal for every situation, and depending on what somebody's doing to you, it might not work for you. But wow, it was a game changer for me tonight. It was just, yeah. And I said to him, I would have liked to have known that from the start, because for the last 2 years I've been capping. So maybe try uncapping for a while, just see if that helps at all. But I felt like instantly I went from having just that and then these sort of loosely on somebody's hand to having full access to all four fingers in a clamping position, and sort of, you know, pressing the thumb into the finger, but still clamping really tight. It just helped me enormously. It might be something you want to try out. Also, something tonight, Ryan Dalton, the chameleon, he was working on a bit of a counter for the King's move. We'll see how effective it is. Basically, when somebody is in the King's move, they're in this position, they've lowered down. There's a little more of a King's hook that he was working against, but so they are sitting in this position like this. Ryan's idea, which he was implementing tonight, was that so if somebody is King's moving against him, he's in a losing position here. Instead of trying to pronate through their hand, his idea was to dive forwards really quickly with supination and height. So diving in and lifting, and as you're doing that, you're getting this supination position, and it was enough to sort of, I mean, so if I'm here, King's moving, and then he was diving, it was turning my wrist up this way, and it was really painful, because he was able to do it quickly. You know, it instantly pulled me out of the King's move position. I had to come straight back up. So it might not be the best variation, the best counter to it, but it's something. You know, something that it shows that people are trying to work on ideas of to how to get past this move rather than just saying, oh, it's just outright ban it. So good work, Ryan. All right. Remember, please help Ryan Bowen out with his channel. We hope that everything gets resolved soon. So thanks again, guys, and have a good one.
Yeah, that's a man!